Hi guys, I am so excited. I am headed back out to try the Foothills Trail again for my second attempt. So I just wanted to show you my backpack gear loadout, what I'm bringing with me. I just measured it. I'm at a base weight of 17.2 and with a 3-day food carry and a full liter of water, I came in just under 25 pounds. So I'm really happy with that. It is summertime, so I was able to cut down a little bit on what I was bringing, and I'm wearing right now what I'll be hiking in. This is a Columbia PG something shirt. Anyways, it's the Cool Tech one. I've got a pair of convertible Savannah pants from REI that I can zip the knee off at and wear as shorts. I'm gonna try and keep them on as pants because I'm seriously concerned with those yellow jackets, or AKA murder hornets. And then I'm not wearing them right now, but I wear Ultra Lone Peaks, and these are the high-rise ones. They're still trail runners. They just give me a little bit of extra support in my ankles so I don't roll my ankles. And then for socks, I wear 2 pairs of socks. I wear Injinji liners, and then I wear the light version of the Darn Tuss. Aren't these cute? Look at my little hedgehog. Oh, he's so cute, a backpacking hedgehog. Anyways, so that is my outfit that I'll be wearing for the 6 days that I'll be out there, and I have a sports bra on as well. So here's my pack. My pack is a ULA Ohm 2.0, and it is completely filled right now. I even have my water in here, and I have my food bag. So let's unpack. Let's see what's in here. So we'll start with the front pocket. The first thing I'm bringing is going to be, oh, won't stay up. Come on. Not a professional YouTuber yet. So my first item is a rain jacket. This is just the Frog Togs rain jacket. I'm not bringing the pants. It's way too hot. If my legs get wet, they get wet. It is what it is. And then also in here is my itinerary as well as the maps. I bought the Foothills Trail Conservancy guide, and I just ripped out the pages that I needed, and I've got the full itinerary that I wrote out in here as well, and I put it in a little quart Ziploc bag so it doesn't get wet. Okay, what else? This is my bug bag. So in my bug bag, I have a Sea to Summit bug net, head net. I have some Sawyer insect repellent. I think this is the, Picardin insect repellent. And I have a tick key, as well as I think I just made a hole in this bag. I will check that. I did. Some tweezers. I'm super paranoid about ticks. Okay. The next thing that's in here is my potty bag. And in here, I am bringing the Deuce of Spades trowel, the Deuce number 2, and I also have some wadded up toilet paper. I took the little thing in the middle out, some Purell hand sanitizer, and this is a 18-pack of Pampers baby wipes. I use these as well in the evenings to wipe myself off and kind of give myself a bath with these, as well as bathroom breaks. So that's my potty bag. All right, what else is in the front pocket? This is my first aid kit. In my first aid kit, I have some itchy cream. I break out in hives just by looking at heat. So I have half a tube of this. I've already used a bunch, and this is in case I get a rash, which is probably an 87.9% chance that I will come home with a rash. So that's so I don't go crazy. I also have in here, for those murder hornets, Stingies 2 Max. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but I wanted to make sure I had it just in case I get stung by a yellow jacket. I brought some Benadryl and some Tylenol and some heartburn medicine, you know, just in case stuff. Some Imodium is in here. Leuko tape, lots of Leuko tape, rolled it up on itself here for blisters and foot care. And then just some Band-Aids, some couple big ones, a couple small ones, some Neosporin. And last but not least, I've got some duct tape for repair. And I also have, I forget what this is called, but somebody said it was really good. Some Gear Aid. It's like plastic tape that you can patch things with. And I brought a safety pin, so I can pop those blisters if need be. So that's in my first aid kit. All right, moving on. In here, I also have a little wallet. It's empty right now, but this is where I plan on putting my car key and my ID, so I have a safe place to put it. Then I take it and I put it in the bottom of this bag underneath my trash compactor liner, and I keep it like super safe on the bottom of the bag. I also keep my tent stakes in the front pocket so they don't puncture anything. I am bringing with me 8 MSR groundhog stakes. So these are these guys. I use a trekking pole tent, so I need 6 to pitch it, and then another 2 if I want to pull out the guy lines and give myself some extra headroom. So that's 8 of the MSR groundhog stakes. So I think that's it for my front pocket. That's it. That's all I've got. So on the side pocket here, this is a must for me. I love my umbrella. It saved me on the Foothills Trail in May. It has done wonders for me hiking through the Florida Trail down here in South Florida. So this is the Z-Packs Lotus Ultralight Umbrella. And I also have the kit to strap it onto my strap so I can use it hands-free. The other thing I noticed, a little tip, is that your backpack actually helps keep it stable as well. So if you've got a lower pack, it doesn't kind of stabilize it, but if your backpack comes up a little higher than your head, it helps keep the back of the umbrella stable. So must have for me. I also have the Z-Packs Z-Seat, and this is just a little sit pad, especially if it's yucky, muddy, rainy, then there's a place to sit. I will attach this before I get on trail, but in here I have my Sawyer squeeze. Now I have found, and I don't know if you guys have had this issue, that the white little O-rings that come with that Sawyer stop working after a couple of days. It starts to leak. So what I found were these little washers. They're rubber, and I got them from Ace Hardware. And so I put those in there instead. They still stop working after a few days. So I also brought some extras with me. And then this is just the cap that goes on top of a smart water bottle. And I'm just bringing one extra regular cap just in case. So this will go on top of my water bottle, which is right here. So this is how I carry my water. I just use a liter water bottle, smart liter water bottle, screw this on the top, fill it up, and go. I will also bring another empty water bottle, like just a regular sports bottle, that I use to mix my Crystal Light, my Gatorade, and I keep it empty and then just fill it up when I'm gonna drink out of it. So those are what's in my side pockets. All right, we are almost through. We're getting to the big stuff now. Okay, so this is a roll top, which I really like. So starting from the top, this is my Z-Packs bear bagging kit. This is 3 days of food. Also in here, I have the bag to put the rocks in, and the guy line as well, so that I can hang my bear bag. So the whole kit kind of comes with everything. This has a carabiner on one side, a little one that I put on here. This is a Z-Pack, oh no, this is the one that comes with the Z-Packs carabiner, and then I can hang my food. So this is 3 days worth of food. All right, the next thing you'll see is that I actually line my pack with a trash compactor bag. We call it a contractor bag, a compactor bag. It's 3 DM, so it's not super thin, which is great. And then inside of here is where I put all my important stuff. So my food bag, just take this, close it up, squish it down, put my food bag on top of that. But everything else in here stays nice and dry. In May, I got poured on and actually went in the water. I fell in the water. If anyone has watched my video of my May attempt of the Foothills Trail, I was flooded out along the Chattooga corridor to the point where the water was coming up to my waist. Because the trail was still rooty and rocky underneath and the water was all churned up, I really couldn't see where I was going. I tripped and I went completely underwater. And my backpack went completely underwater and everything in it stayed dry, thank God. All right, so this here is my tent. So I'm not gonna take it all out, but this is the 3UL gear, and then this is a Tyvek ground sheet. So this is the Lanshan 2 Pro by 3ULF, I think is the name of the company. It is a trekking behold tent. It comes in at around 2 pounds. And then I use Tyvek ground sheet. You already saw my stakes that go with that. This is a 2-person tent. It is a single wall tent. So sometimes it can get a little bit of condensation on the inside, but I love it. It's easy to pitch and it doesn't weigh a lot and it cost me like $200. So how can you beat that? All right, the next thing that's in here is going to be my clothes. So this is my clothes bag, and don't laugh at me, but I am bringing, because it's September and it's still 79 to 80 degrees, a bikini. So I'm bringing a bathing suit. I'm hoping it will not rain the entire time. I really want to get in the water and do some swimming, so I brought a bikini. I also packed this towel. It's a pack towel. It's super ultralight and it's the body size. I kind of figured that if I'm going swimming, I can lay this out on the sand and pretend that I'm on a beach vacation, have something to dry off with afterwards. This here is my Enlightened Equipment Torrid Synthetic Puffy, and I am a Florida girl and I get cold in 60-degree weather. So I'm bringing it just because I know I will use it. If anything, it could be a pillow that goes in between my legs at night so I can sleep better, but I'm not going anywhere outside camping without my puffy jacket. So Torrid by UL, ultra light gear. All right, what else do I have in here? I brought a light pair of leggings, cotton leggings to sleep in, and a synthetic long sleeve shirt to sleep in. Again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be hot or I'm gonna be cold, so I also brought a cotton tank top to sleep in. So I do have an extra piece. I just wasn't sure if I should go with less or more. And then I also pack a pair of sleep socks. These are Injinji toe socks, so these are the ones that I sleep in. And I also use these as my camp socks because I bring a very lightweight pair of shoes. So these are my Old Navy flip-flops. They're super light. They're $5 for the pair. I wear my toe socks and these, and I can walk around camp, get up in the middle of the night and use the restroom, and I don't have to worry about anything. There's an extra pair of undies in here that I'm not gonna share with y'all. I know you wanna see them. If you really wanna see a pair of them, I accidentally dropped a pair on the FHT last May. So if you find a pair of black ex officios, those would be mine. And you've seen my undies. So there you go. All right, also, I brought a second pair of the lightweight Darn Toughs and another pair of the Injinji liners because it is gonna be 6 days. So I'm thinking I can have a pair, maybe do some camp laundry and dry them out and then not have to go with 3 days in sweaty, sneaky socks. Foot care is important. All right, what else is in here? I feel like I'm like digging in a pinata. Ah, this is my cook kit. So this is the Toaks aluminum no, titanium, 750 milliliter pot. It's got the lid, little handles, and in here I have stuffed bandana. I have my MSR Pocket Rocket, a small bake lighter, and I have a half-used can of fuel. So that all gets packed up in this pot here. Shove that in there, and then I cover it and put it back in its little placeholder. Also, because I'm going 6 days, 5 nights, I'm bringing a second fuel canister, hoping that the first one I'll get through in the first couple of days, and I can toss it at the Whitewater observation tower area. There's some trash cans there, and then I'll just have the second one here. So it's a little extra weight, but I don't really know what else to do. I'm scared that one won't be enough. All right, this is my Ditty Bag. So in my Ditty Bag, I have another pack towel. It's small. This is really to kind of like wash my face, kind of clean up in the evenings, but this came in super handy last May on the FHT when it was pouring and the inside of my tent was getting really wet, and I was able to wring it up. This thing is like a ShamWow, but it's lighter and thinner, and so it soaks up a ton of water. So you soak it up and you wring it out, and then you can soak up more and wring it out. And you can also wipe down the condensation from the inside of your tent on your ceiling, and it weighs like nothing. So there's that. Also in here, I brought some Neutrogena face wipes. I use these every evening before I go to bed, just so that I have all the dirt and grime off my face. You know, I take very good care of my skin and my looks when I'm not on trail, so I'm not gonna let getting on trail mess that up. I have a little bit of body lotion and hand lotion. I tend to get really dry hands. I don't know why, but I brought that just in case. There's nothing worse than having like sandpaper hands and not being able to do anything about it. Some floss. Floss is multi-purpose. If I need to repair something or pick some food out of my teeth, I've got a little travel size thing of floss. I actually got this from my dentist. Thanks, Dr. Goldberg. I know y'all are gonna laugh at me, but I do pack deodorant. This is because I cannot stand the smell of myself to the point where I will make my own self gag. Like I gross myself out. Is that, I don't know. So I am bringing some deodorant. I do plan on trying to get in the water as often as I can. So if I can keep that stink down, I am gonna really be happy about that. But it's dual purpose. So instead of bringing Body Glide, this works as your Body Glide. So if you get any chafing under your arms, where your pack is rubbing, in between your legs, on your thighs, this works just as good as Body Glide. So it's also a first aid item. Don't hate me. Camp soap. This is Dr. Bronner's camp soap. I have brought this because I do want to possibly do some laundry. I want to clean my pot, wash my spoon. Oh, the spoon that I have is a titanium spoon. It's in my food bag, and I forgot to show it to you. This is the Sea to Summit titanium spoon. I don't spork, I spoon. Okay, so soap. And toothpaste, little travel toothpaste that's like half empty. And this is my Garage Gear. I don't know who made this, but when I ordered something from Garage Grown Gear, they sent this to me. It's a little travel toothbrush. It's teeny tiny, I love it. And a mirror. And I know what you're thinking. No one's looking at you out in the back. Like, whatever, what do they call it? I don't know. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. This is for ticks. I am going to do a tick check and just make sure that I can see everything. I mean, and also it's emergency signaling, you know, that kind of thing. So yes, I have a mirror, but it's one of those really, really light travel mirrors. It's very light. So that is everything that's in my Ditty Bag. Okay, what else is in this thing? This is probably the bulk of my weight right here, guys. This is my electronics pack. I plan on vlogging my entire hike, And I have to bring battery backups because it's not like you're on the AT and every 3 or 4 days you can pop into a hostel or plug into a gas station and charge up your electronics. I'm out there for 6 days. So this is a 20,000, whatever the units are, charger. This is Anchor, and this is a 10. So you can kind of see the difference here. So I have 30,000. I went on a 4-day, 3-night, and 20,000 just made it. So I'm hoping that the extra 10,000 will get me the extra couple of days. I also have some charging cords in here. I have charging cords for my Garmin InReach Mini. I have the charging cord for my watch and for my phone. I also am packing a couple of spare batteries for my headlamp. All right, these things are not like necessary, but they're necessary for me. If I'm out there and I need to be able to see and my batteries on my headlamp die, it's not like I've got anyone else out there to help me. Okay, and last thing that's in here, well, nope, not the last thing. This is my ThermRest Neo Air sleep pad. This is the short and wide woman's version. And then I have the ThermRest. Is this ThermRest? Nope, Cedar Summit. And this is their more comfy pillow, blow-up pillow. This is way better than the lightweight one. It has some extra padding and it's a lot more comfortable. So I'm very happy about this. It's worth the extra weight. Sleeping to me is really important. So sleeping pad and pillow. And then at the very bottom of the bag is my quilt. This is Enlightened Equipment, and this is the quilt with the sewn in toe box, and it is a 20-degree quilt. I know it's going to be a low 64 buying a 20-degree quilt. Also, I've stuffed here in the very, very bottom my pad straps for the quilt. So that is everything. My bag is completely empty now. There's nothing in it. Oh, nope, I'm lying. On this side here, this is where my phone goes. When I weighed it, I did have the phone in here, so I wasn't cheating. I have an emergency whistle. I have these really cool pairs of shades that I got from Target that weigh like nothing. Cool, right? And last time I went with my AirPod Pros, but when I went in the water, it really scared me that I could have totally messed them up. So I'm bringing a cheap pair of headphones. And then that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So 24 and change was my full loadout with water and food. And I was just under 15, I think. I'll put the pictures in here so that you can see. So over here is the base weight, and over here is my full loadout with 3 days of food and a full liter of water. So I'm super excited. I'm hoping I don't get flooded out. I'm going to be posting this while I'm on the trail, so you guys aren't going to know when I'm starting or where I'm at, and then we'll see how it goes. And I will follow up with you guys next week so you can see day 1 of the Foothills Trail Thru Hike solo. So do me a favor. I'm really trying to grow my channel. Please like and subscribe. Give me a big high five on that subscribe button. Wish me luck. Comments are so appreciated. I love reading them. And I will see you guys out on the trail. Good night.